Antonio, how are you today?
Yes, I'm good. And yourself?
Very good, thank you. I'm actually speaking to you, I'm from Malaysia, but I'm currently in London covering some games, so hoping to see you soon enough. Have you ever been to Malaysia, my part of the world?
Malaysia, no. I've just been to Singapore.
Oh, we're just slightly higher up, that's all.
Yeah, Singapore I've been, yeah, like there I was for pre-season, but Malaysia, no, not yet.
Not yet. That's the operative word. Hopefully we'll see you there soon. Let's talk about the season for you, Antonio. Firstly, the manager. How has Thomas Tuchel improved you as a player on the pitch?
Yeah, like as a player on the pitch, like it's just like for me, it's about honest. It's about being honest. It's to feel the trust. Trust is not always like just by talk, it's by showing, and he did that. So by showing, I mean, he played me, obviously, and so I have the duty to do one thing, is to give back, and that's what I'm trying to do game by game.
From watching plenty of Chelsea games, you strike me as a real leader on the pitch for the Blues as well. And I've spoken to some of your teammates, and they always say, like, Antonio Rudiger's always got our back. He's the toughest guy in the team. Is that how you view yourself?
Yeah, like for me, maybe I'm not like the loudest speaker out of the pitch, but on the pitch is like everything changes. I just want to lead by example and give energy to my boys. Also the feeling of knowing that somebody has your back, and this is what I'm doing, and yeah, it's working.
There are many types of footballers and many different types of defenders who have different strengths and weaknesses. But what do you think your strengths are as a defender?
Like it's always to talk about yourself like this is like I think my game is based on mentality, emotions, and like a healthy aggression. That I would say this is my strength. Do you enjoy playing with Thiago Silva, because he's so experienced and he's such a fantastic player himself? Of course he's older than you, so I'm sure you're learning from him as well. Yeah, like definitely he's a top. He's a world-class defender, and like always been like, and even like he shows that age is just a number. And but of course you learn from him, you watch from him. But I think we are two different type of personalities. Like he's a very like gentle class defender. Yes, and me like, yes, I like the rough things. So we are just very good to each other, and this is very good.
You like the rough things. Well, I can't remember who told me this. I think it might have been Mason Mount. I said, who's like the strongest in the Chelsea squad? I think he said you. So are you the strongest and therefore the toughest?
Like strong, I think there you have like different calibers. Like Lukaku is very strong, is Reece James and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I would go for them if we speak about pure strength. I would go for them. But when it comes to things like the things where it's painful, yes, I would say then I'm the toughest. Yes.
Yeah, you're definitely the bravest. Seeing you on the pitch is something else. But it was a great start for Chelsea this year. It's been great, generally speaking, under Thomas Tuchel, but recently there have been some goals conceded. Very unusual for the side. Why do you think this is happening right now?
Yes, I think it can be. First of all, we do. It's not like the goals we concede. If you look back at it, it's not that the opponents they smashed us or something like this. It's not the case. It's just we are doing too many easy mistakes. We gift goals. And for me, number two is also like, I think it's a mental thing, because before we were used to always have clean sheets relying on the defense. But sometimes you have periods where it's not like this. I think now at the moment we just have to find the right balance of scoring more goals and conceding less.
Yeah, and I mean on the defense, do you guys communicate in training about areas which need to be worked on, considering the goals that have been leached recently? Is it a communication thing, chemistry? I mean, the spine itself is so strong.
No, I think it's not the thing about chemistry. It's like how I said. It's it's about focus. It's about concentration because we gave sorry to say, but we gave silly goals away. And yeah, in the Premier League, you get punished for this. And this is what we have to. We have to be clear in actions when it comes to the defense. We have to be clear because sometimes I think we want to show that we can play from the back and stuff like this, which is good. It looks good and everything, but if you have to clear the ball, clear the ball. At the end of the day, yes. If you don't concede, I will do it the whole game, no problem.
So it's kind of like get back to basics, is that it?
Exactly.
All right. Well, when I look at the Premier League table for the last couple of weeks, I mean, the top three sides, Chelsea included, of course, are pulling away from the rest of the pack. It seems to be a three-way battle for the title. What do you think? Do you care at all? Are you thinking about the pressures of challenging for the title from now till May and maybe even winning it?
At the end of the day, with our performance that we showed so far this season, you cannot go away from that pressure. This is how I see it, and at the end of the day, we put ourselves in that situation. But this is like speaking about pressure. This is good pressure. There's different pressures in football. So at the end of the day, it's different to stay, for example, in the league because I've experienced that also in my career. So and that's different pressure. So it's good to fight for something for silverware, and everyone has to be aware of it, and everyone have to adjust themselves because you're at a big club, so pressure will always be there.
Yeah, and what do you think about the competition in England itself? Because obviously you came through in Germany, you're German, but you also played in Italy, and now you're playing football in the United Kingdom. So I mean, how does it compare? Because from the outside, it looks like the best, the most competitive league is English football. Look how many winners we've had of the Premier League in the last 10 years.
Yeah, at the end of the day, for every chapter that I had in Germany and Italy, it was for me that time was exactly that what I needed. But if I look now, it's my 5th season going now here in the Premier League. Premier League is ridiculous. It's really tough competition. And it keeps you on your toes, which I really like. I like that, and because at a given day, anyone can beat anyone. So it's really a very, very top competition, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at you personally. It feels like a redemption arc for you almost. A year ago, you weren't playing as regularly as you would have wanted, I presume, and then Thomas Tuchel came in and you've become a regular starter. You're a European champion now as well, and you're competing for the Premier League, and you are an integral part of this side. Do you feel it's justification for yourself almost, redemption?
Yeah, from the place I was and where I'm now, it's like I kept my head, especially in bad times, I kept my head down. I was working hard, still in training, and it was a test for myself. I would say, it was a test of myself to show who I am and what I can do. And at the end of the day, I said to myself, nothing can stop me. And for myself, it's not about to shut down other people, because people will always have their own opinion, which is good, because we are all not the same, because otherwise life would be boring. But just for myself, because the circumstances were tough, but I came out as a winner. So, and from there on, it showed that my head is different. So, and this is what I like, and that's why also now I just do what I have to do, and I do it with 110%.
Okay, well, I got 1 minute left with you. I want to know, how do you switch off from football? What does Antonio Rudiger like to do to relax? We know you can dance, but I doubt you're standing around at home dancing.
No, at the end of the day, music in my home with my kids and with my missus, it's always on, and for me, it's just out of football, it's just my family. It's just my family, and meeting sometimes a couple of the boys, having dinner or something like this. But it's more calm things. It's basically mostly it's just my family.
Okay, but I guess one thing about playing in England is you don't get a Christmas break, New Year break, so we'll have to continue playing on the pitch as opposed to spending time with family.
Yeah, at the moment I'm alone because the schedule is busy, and I don't celebrate Christmas anyway because of religion, and so for me it's always been like this. So at the end of the day, for me it's okay. Hello, here's Antonio Rudiger. I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year, to all Malaysians. Inshallah, stay healthy and blessed. Bye-bye.